Prime time local news, serving the Lakeland and Midwest regions.
And the Primetime Local News Facebook and Instagram pages is blocked for most residents. And while we wait for a solution, you can send your pet photos to pets@stingray.com and weather photos to weather@stingray.com. In local news now, the Lloydminster Lions Club are hosting their long-awaited medieval feast. Now, this event makes its return on September 23rd. The Lions Club has been eagerly awaiting to bring back this event since pre-COVID, with plenty of good food to go around.
It's served in courses. We have 3 items on each course except dessert. So we have, I believe we have pork and greens and a bread on the first course, and the second course is chicken with roasted vegetables and a bread, and the last course is beef with, I can't remember now, a vegetable, and there'll be a bread or a starch or whatever.
On top of having the feast planned, the event also has plans for a medieval jousting tournament, some archery, and axe throwing, as well as a silent auction.
We did not raise our prices. We are at still pre-pandemic pricing. Yep. So tickets are $50 each, or
8 for $3.70.
8 for $3.70. So yeah.
Sounds like fun. If you're interested, email lloydminsterlions@gmail.com. And after a gloomy Wednesday, the sun is out here in Lloydminster just in time for the 21st annual Miracle Treat Day. I put in a shift at the local Dairy Queen to find out more about this charitable tradition. It's busier than normal at the Lloydminster Dairy Queen, with residents eager to get their hands on a sweet treat for a good cause.
Miracle Treat Day is a day when all the net proceeds from a blizzard go towards the Stollery Children's Hospital, which we're excited. We've done this is our 21st year, so it's been awesome.
On Miracle Treat Day last year, the Lloydminster location raised over $16,000 for the Stollery Children's Hospital. Different community members put in some work helping make blizzards today, and after a quick tutorial from Joanne...
You hold on.
Yeah.
This foot pedal.
This right here?
Turn anything
okay.
on,
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
I went to work. Should I do it again now?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm turning it in like that. Okay, I'm learning. Here, thank you.
Yeah.
Give it to the professionals. Oh, we lost a bit. It wasn't just me helping out. Those who've been positively impacted by the Stollery also lent a hand.
Our son Dylan was in the Stollery for the majority of the first 5 years of his life. I'd say at least 75%. Probably the reason why he's here today is because of the Stollery and the people that work there.
It's great to come back and help. The kids love helping the Stollery. They've been ambassadors for the Stollery for many years. I think it's good for them to see what the Stollery's done for them, to also give back and show that it can help kids all over Alberta.
We've had a family every year for the last 5 years for sure, and you get to know them and people get to see their stories.
That was a lot of fun, and Shelby's here for weather,
amazing.
and I brought you, of course I can go there without a personally made
Thank
blizzard
you
right
so
there.
much.
I know, like cookie dough.
Good
so.
job on your shift there at
Thank
DQ.
you.
You've done good. You made us proud.
I'm not going to quit this job though, because I was struggling there. It was a lot of work, and I think I was slowing things down just a little bit.
I would be making such a mess, so good on you for being able to make those blizzards and everything. It seems like you could keep up with them. They all look like hard workers.
I did my best. I think they were kind of like, when is this guy going to get out of here? Because we've got to pick things up.
It seemed like it was very busy, which is great to see that support there for
supporting
Miracle
a great
Treat Day.
cause, yeah.
But
exactly.
I appreciate you. Let's
You're
try
welcome.
it here. This is the cookie
We
dough.
got the cookie dough. I got my Smarties, which we talked about yesterday.
Oh, delicious.
Good? Okay.
You nailed it.
Thank you.
Good job, Jace.
Give myself a pat on the
Yeah,
back.
good job. Fantastic. Yes.
And it was a sunny day today, a little bit of wind, but I just got to give Shelby some time here to finish chewing this cookie dough.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, it was actually a gorgeous day. I would say, like, obviously, we probably would expect, hopefully, getting a little bit warmer, expected. But, for Miracle Treat Day, I still think it is perfect conditions for today. So we are just sitting at 22 degrees here in the border city for our Thursday. And nearing the end of our week, we are we have warmed up slightly from what we have been sitting at for the past few days. Of course, we were seeing some gloomier days and lots of precipitation, but it's nice to see that we kind of got a break from that for today, and we have warmed it up by a couple of digits. So we're just sitting at 22 with a mixture of some sun and clouds. So hopefully everybody is enjoying their day today. This is actually freezing my hand. Jace, please, can you grab this? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, moving on to temperatures across the region for Alberta and Saskatchewan. On the Alberta side, most spots are just sitting past that 20-degree mark as well. Most are just sitting around 20 to 22 degrees. So we are all kind of matching with those conditions. Some are looking slightly cooler. We have 18 in St. Paul, and then Cold Lake and Lac La Biche at 15 and 16. So those spots are just sitting at those mid-teen temperatures. A bit lower, we are seeing in Provost 23. So they are looking at the warmest condition there, but we all are mostly matching. Going over to our Saskatchewan side here, they are looking slightly cooler in some of these areas compared to what we are looking at on our Alberta side. For the most part, most of them are just sitting past that 20-degree mark. We have 20 in Pierceland and St. Walburg. While we go a bit lower, they start to warm up from there with 21 down in Maidstone, and Macklin and North Battleford just at 23, seeing the warmest conditions. And we go a bit higher up, and they definitely have cooled down. 14 up in Isla Cross, while it is 15 over in Meadow Lake, and Green Lake is just at 18 degrees. So they have cooled down in those areas. North Battleford will be going down to a low of 11 for their evening low temperatures, so they will be expecting those double digits once again for tonight. For the most part, most of these spots will for our evening through our surrounding area. For North Battleford tonight, they also will be expecting a shower in some spots later on, so be prepared for a little bit more precipitation in your area in North Battleford. For their Friday, they'll be looking at a daytime high of 20 degrees, so looking still at a 20-degree mark for their daytime high and a mixture of some sun and clouds, so they should be expecting a beautiful Friday indeed in North Battleford. Cold Lake will be going down to a low of 12, so they will be looking at those double digits for tonight. They won't be seeing a high chance of precipitation. They are expecting more cloudier conditions throughout the evening. And then for their Friday, they'll be looking at a daytime high of 19, so almost quite hitting that 20-degree mark. And they are expecting a shower in places in the morning. Otherwise, they are expecting more of a day filled of a mixture of some sun and cloud, mostly cloudier conditions. For us here in the border city, we will be going down to a low of 11, so we also will be looking at those double digits once again for our evening low temperature, although we are expecting another evening. 60% chance of some precipitation, so we are expecting some rain and drizzle. So, kind of gloomier conditions, but it's nice to get a little bit of this moisture to kind of help with the dry heat. And then for our Friday, we will be looking at a daytime high of 19. So we will be cooling down kind of from what we saw today. Won't be starting off with a warm start to our weekend, unfortunately, but we will be looking at 19, but we won't be seeing a high chance of precipitation for tomorrow. So we will get a nice break from the rainfall for our Friday. Now ending off the look at some of for our 3-day forecast here, we will be going past our Friday into Saturday. We will warm up on Saturday at 21 at least, so we will be warming up slightly on Saturday with a high chance of precipitation once again. But don't worry, we will be seeing a beautiful day on Sunday to end off the weekend. And that's all I have for now for a first look at your weather forecast.
Thank you so much for that, Shelby. After the break, food banks are seeing higher demand with the rising cost of food. The Lloydminster Exhibition's Fall Rare and Exotic Sale will be held this September. With a preview, here's our Thomas Wildman.
Today I'm joined by Dallas Eckett, one of the committee members for the Rare and Exotic Sale, and he's here to talk to us today a little bit about the sale and some of the creatures that will be on sale at the Lloyd X coming up this September. And so thank you so much for being with me today, Dallas.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Dallas, so talk to me a little bit about what exactly the Rare and Exotic Sale is and what people can expect when they come down to the Lloyd X for that sale in September.
All right, so September 23rd, is the date. And what it is a sale for non-utility poultry. So your little bit fancier birds, rabbits, and anything that is pet-like. Like I say, over the years we've had your chickens, your peacocks, your guinea hens, rabbits of any shape, size, and color. We've had the degus, geckos, bearded dragons. We've had her all. So it's been it's very interesting to see what comes every year.
And so talk to me a little bit about for producers that may be interested in being part of the sale, and just some of the producers that have been coming, as we were talking before, that there's guys from all across Alberta and Saskatchewan that come to here to Lloyd to sell their animals.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of a meet in the middle point. There's sales in Saskatchewan and sales in Alberta, and this is kind of where they all come together and get their yearly visit in and trade birds. Lots of the bird trade going on there. I get some of yours, you get some of mine, and we carry on. It's a great meeting point. It's an awesome sale. Great quality of birds. If you're in the market for some good birds, we definitely have some of those.
And so talk to me about the sale. Like, as always, there will be on display, but if I were to show up to the sale, is it going to be an auction style, or is it go up to talk to the producers, and if first come, first serve, if I give you the price that I like and negotiate it out, kind of how if somebody's interested in an animal, how do they purchase it?
We are back to an auction again. Yep, we went to a market style in COVID there for once. But we are back to auction style, so everything will be sold by public auction starting at 10 o'clock.
And then I'll go back to, for both producers and those who are just hoping to attend, what do they have to do in order to get through the doors and just, be able to be part of this prestigious event?
So for anybody that's looking to sell, you have to pre-register. So you have to get a hold. You can go through the website, the LloydX website, or you can give the office a call, and they'll hook you up with the registration package. Pretty easy. Then, of course, you show up, you get in line, we take your birds, we lot number them, we set them out on the tables, and then we're ready for sale. And anybody that's looking to buy, show up early. We start at 10, but we do use the buyer number system, so you got to stop at the office, register for a number, and then you're free to go. You can bid on whatever you're after. And for anybody just looking to come and have a look, come on down at 10 o'clock. Everything will be set up at 10. You can wander through, have a look, and you never know what you might go home with.
Awesome, perfect. That sounds like an excellent event. That will be happening this September 23rd. So be sure to head down to the LloydX at 10 o'clock for the Rare and Exotic Sale.
Two special guests today on Primetime Local News. Murray Getty is here, and we also have Chris Leibel from the Bordertown Hog Group, also known as the Harley Owners Group. Thank you guys for joining me today.
Well, thank you, Stacy, for inviting us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Well, we have a big event coming up here, and it's something that's very well known in the Border City. It's the Toy Run that you guys do every year, but we want to get across that not only is this a toy run, it's also a fundraiser, and it's also for people of, you don't have to have a specific motorcycle. You can be kind of from anywhere to take part in this. So let's start off talking about how the day goes, how you start your day off for this event on September the 9th. Chris, I'll direct that to you first.
Well, the day, yes, like you said, starts on September 9th. We're going to have breakfast starting at 9 o'clock at Denham Chrysler. So like you said, everybody's welcome to come and join. Doesn't matter which type or breed of motorcycle or trike you have. Everybody's welcome. Then after that, after breakfast, we'll have a speech on somebody from behalf of the city will give a little speech about welcoming us to this and give a little history about our toy run. As right now, we have raised over $650,000, and it goes to all the charities, the local charities in town. For example, this year, the four major sponsors or charities are Kids Sport, Community Youth Center, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and Kids Sport. Plus, we also give to the smaller ones like your Christmas Wish, Ronald McDonald Houses in Saskatoon and Edmonton. And but after that, after we do all the speeches and a little bit of stuff about that, we will be leaving for a ride. We haven't really set the time yet. It's going to be between 11 and 12. From that, we will be riding to a destination where we can see if we can help out that area, that community with their kids' events, and see if we help support them as well. And then come back, and I'll let Marie finish off the rest.
All right, Murray. Yeah, if we could, let's talk about the dine and dance part that's happening. Can you fill me in on what's planned for that?
So like Chris says, we go for a ride, hit a midpoint, get back into Lloydminster, hopefully early enough that if people want to, get off the motorcycle and change into their dancing shoes, we can get back down to, used to be the Stockade, I guess it's WLS Center now, and we have a banquet dinner. We've had pretty delicious pig roast over the years, and that's the plan again this year. And we have some entertainment and live and silent auction stuff going on there, and kick off the dance at 9 o'clock. And we really want to express to people that this is open to everybody. Like, you don't have to ride a motorcycle to participate. If you do, that's a bonus. But our tickets for our dine and dance fundraiser are $40, and that includes supper and the dance, and that's a great deal these days for any event going on in Lloydminster. So
now the actual toy run part of it as well. Are you asking people to bring toys as well as support financially, or how does that work with the toys, or is it, do you guys buy the toys? I'm not quite sure how that works.
Financial support plus any new unwrapped toys we'll gladly accept and donate them to one of our many charities. So.
Now, this is something that has been growing every year. Why is it that you guys keep doing it and keep trying to help the community in the way that you do? Do you feel like it's an obligation, or does everybody really enjoy it as well?
I think everybody that participates really enjoys it, and I know myself personally and the rest of the organizing committee, it kind of touches a spot in our heart to be able to help out kids and anybody that might be less fortunate than we are. So it feels good. We don't do it for recognition, but we definitely want to help out the community. So.
Well, Chris, I'll maybe throw another question your way, just in regards to the event on the day itself. I know one thing that you guys said you really do want to stress is that you don't have to have a motorcycle. And for the breakfast itself, can people just come out even if they aren't going to be able to ride a motorcycle?
Oh, for sure. Like, you don't have to be riding the event. So you can come there and support our cause. Come for the breakfast. Come look at the bikes. Just come join us. Breakfast is going to be by donation, but there is going to be tickets for the day of. So you spend $40, like Murray was saying, that it gets you to the whole day for the ride, the dine and dance, and everything. And if you want to just come for the dance, you don't have to be a motorcycle enthusiast. You can just come out to the dance if you want later as well. There will be a silent auction plus and live auction there as well. It's going to be full of fun and fun times.
All right. And if anybody wants tickets, the $1 million question, where do they go to get these tickets?
Get a hold of myself, Murray, 872-9559, area code 780. Can get Chris, a hold of Chris as well. Don't know his phone number.
780.
Those smartphones nowadays.
780-205-1332. You can look us up on Facebook and message us as well. Just Bordertown Hog chapter. And we will have we'll be announcing on our Facebook where else you can pick them up. Adeline Clothes, they said that they'd be selling tickets as well. And we're still working on who else is going to be doing it.
Our big, sorry to cut in there, our partnered charities will be selling them as well. So if you know somebody in Big Brothers Big Sisters or Kids Sport or the youth center, then get a hold of them and they'll have tickets available for sale as well.
All right, guys. Well, I know this is a great event every year, and we wish you luck with it once again. And the Dine and Dance sounds like it's going to be a blast as well. So thanks for joining me, and much luck wished for you for September 9th for the Harley Owners Group Toy Run and Dine and Dance.
Awesome. Thanks, Stacey.
Thank you, Stacey.
Furniture set and design supplied by Furniture Gallery, downtown Lloydminster.
Joining us today for Primetime Local News is Bernie Funk, an event planner with the Saskatchewan Pet Expo. Thank you so much for joining us today, Bernie.
Thank you very much.
Of course, no problem. I'm really excited to be able to speak on this because the Saskatchewan Pet Expo is going on the road. So this is pretty exciting. So starting off with the most simple question, what exactly is this?
This is a show to showcase pet rescues, shelters, pet businesses. It was organized at first to raise awareness for all the pet rescues in the province. Just a lot because a lot of people are only aware of one rescue, which is the SPCA, but in fact there are literally dozens of different rescues, and even more so in Alberta that I found after doing some research. So it's to bring everyone together who loves their pets. There's so much involved in it. There's veterinarians, there's groomers, there are people who make pet food, pet toys, treats, all that kind of thing. And then I also welcome any business really that is not pet related. So I mean, if you're an entrepreneur or a small business owner or anything like that, you're also welcome to join. And the last Pet Expo I put on here in June in Saskatoon, we had over 100 vendors, which is actually a record. So.
Oh no, that's really awesome. Now, when exactly will this be happening and where? Just for people to get some more of that information, just so they can expect it.
This will be held October 14th and 15th at the Lloydminster Agricultural Exhibition.
Perfect. And for people that want to kind of help support, there's vendors that are needed right now. So how can they kind of help out with that and just be able to help support and just be able to help participate in this?
Well, I've got ads all over social media looking for vendors. With my contact information, of course, so they can just reach out, which has actually happened. The Pet Expo has been around for, this is the eighth year, sorry, and I have people reaching out to me that from other provinces that I don't even find. So it's gained some popularity for sure.
And what would you say with this Saskatchewan Pet Expo, why it's so important? What exactly is the reason for having this expo, that it kind of travels around, goes on the road, and has all these vendors?
It's because people love their pets. I mean, I have pets myself, and most people do anything and everything for their pets. Whether it's their health and wellness, or dressing them up for Halloween, or making sure that they have healthy food, well taken care of by a veterinarian, anything health issues like that. So that's why I started this, and it's just kind of exploded over the last few years.
Perfect. And I know you were saying you're already kind of posting, putting ads everywhere, but for people that may not have caught this, they want some more information, where exactly can they find that information online?
They can find it on Facebook, on the Saskatchewan Pet Expo page.
No, that's no problem. Well, I hope you see some strong support for this, Bernie. I'm sure you will. But is there anything else you'd like to add for the expo, may have missed out on, want to let people know about?
There's also lots of entertainment. I'm trying to get some agility dogs into the show. There's going to be bouncy castles for the kids. Fortunately, this year a company is coming up from Edmonton to give pony rides, and they're bringing a petting zoo as well. So it's really for the whole family.
No, that sounds really awesome. Sounds like there's a lot for the whole family and everything. It sounds like it's
There's
really
just
fun.
so much. Yeah, absolutely.
No, perfect, Bernie. It sounds like it's going to be fun for the whole family indeed. So some fun stuff. And of course, it's really important for all the pets out there. So once again, thank you so much for joining us today.
All right, thank you very much.
Ending with another quick look at your 7-day forecast. We'll be looking at another gloomy day tomorrow for our Friday, 19, although we will get a break from that rainfall, but that will be coming back on our Saturday. We will be warming up slightly at 21. Then we will be starting to move slowly into those scorchers, seeing those 25s for Sunday and Monday. We will be looking at those mid-20s through the rest of next week, so that will be nice indeed.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Those low clouds that were on there for tomorrow looks a little scary.
I know. A little bit gloomy, but I mean, I guess it is sometimes a nice break for people that have kind of needing that break from some of those scorchers that we've been having.
Shelby's always trying to be the optimist here because she doesn't want to get blamed for the bad weather.
I know. And I will be off tomorrow and next week. I will be actually going to BC with my family.
Very
so
exciting for
this
that
guy will be taking over. Hopefully he doesn't screw up.
Only one day. I'll do my best. I got there's some big shoes to fill, and then Abby's taking over for the rest of the week, so it'll be fun to share the desk with her on next week.
I'll miss you all.
And that's all the time we have for this edition of Primetime Local News. Have a great night, and I'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye.